Guys, Lizzy Anjorin, they want Papa Mohbad to please be careful concerning San Shittu. Say because San Shittu was working with Iyabo before, now his lawyer. Now, if Iyabo they support Black Widow, and people they suspect Black Widow say everything when it happened for Mohbad house, she did not come out to explain. Now, if Iyabo they support Black Widow, and the son where Papa Mohbad take was working for Iyabo before, now a former lawyer, and they are still in good terms, they are friends. So how can you be using the same son that Iyabo, now friend to Iyabo, and you are fighting Black Widow? So people they ask, how do you think that matter will go ahead? How do you think it's possible? Now people they suspect, say this is the reason why allegedly this man will draw from DNA. Probably they will don't call and discuss one or two, say come up body for this DNA matter. Now, Black Widow don't come out to make a statement out there that they're not going to manipulate this DNA, that she's ever ready. While Lizzy Anjorin, they expose Iyabo, say this woman I don't know her, I mean know her. But I know say people go to say Lizzy Anjorin and Iyabo case don't take for a very long time. But have you ever seen and ask yourself what did they cause their quarrel? She's not that innocent. One person with 100 people they call out for different cases. Something is wrong somewhere. Why is she supporting Black Widow? Why is Black Widow not talking? Why is the 15 people in that house not talking? Guys, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Watch this video from the beginning to the end. Okay? Please subscribe if you never subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you watch me on Facebook, press the button that said follow. Try to leave your comment for comment station. And they like my video. Our returning subscribers, God bless you. Justice for Mohbad. Mohbad must surely get justice, guys. So please watch this video from the beginning to the end. And I will see you guys on my next video for more updates. Thank you.
Mohbad tó kú o. Ṣé tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó ọmọ wá kú o. Gbogbo yín tẹ́ ń tẹ̀lé àwọn olórí burúkú àwọn Ìyábọ̀, àwọn olórí burúkú bí jókòó àwọn Ẹsábọ̀dù. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ yín ló kú, kàn wá gbé ajá lé ọmọ yín, kàn máa fọnù fún, kàn tún máa kọrin fún ajá yẹn. Tọmọ yín dẹ̀ ṣì wà mọ́ṣúárì. How would you feel? Ẹ máa suffer gan. Ẹ máa jẹ̀yà gan. Kò kí ń ṣe pé ẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara yín, kò ń ṣe pé ẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ Ìyábọ̀ àbí Ìyábọ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ yín. Nǹkan tó so gbogbo yín pọ̀ òun ló kù tẹ́ fi ń gba donations. Torí tó kú ò bá kú ẹ̀ rí jẹun. Gbogbo ìwà abiyamọ tó gbé ẹrù ẹ fóṣù 9. Or imagine Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kán gbókù ọmọ wá bá wa nílé. Imagine ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń tẹ̀lé Ẹsábọ̀dù, tẹ́ ń tẹ̀lé jókòó, tẹ́ ń tẹ̀lé Ìyábọ̀. Ẹ imagine pọ́n pè yín pé kẹ́ wá pàdé òkú àwọn ọmọ yín lábẹ́ staircase mo ṣe pé bàbá Mohbad. Kàn wá gbé ajá ilé ọmọ yín, kàn máa fọnù fún, kàn tún máa kọrin fún. Níbi tí ajá yìí wà more valuable dé. Ẹ dẹ̀ ní pé Naira Marley ló pa Mohbad. Tọwọ́ tí yín bá clean nínú òkú Mohbad. Ṣó yẹ kẹ́ máa kọrin fún ajá Mohbad níbi tẹ́ tí ń fi toothpaste máa clean àti brush fọyín fún. Look at this, pay attention.
So ẹjọ́ kinti era àwọn small invata yẹn. Oni máa ṣá jèrè nu justice for Mohbad.
Wọ́n kọrin. Tó ń kọ fún ọmọ èèyàn. Wọ́n kọ fún ajá. I mean, ajá ọmọ màjèsín tó kú sí wọn lọ́dọ̀. Tán fi òkú ẹ̀kọ́ ọmọ ẹlòmíì lọ́rùn. Mọye ìràwọ̀ táwọn people join hand ìjàbọ̀ ni. It takes ẹni tó ní ọpọlọ àti làákàyè láti mọye ìràwọ̀ tí Ìyábọ̀, Ẹsábọ̀dù, Dorcas, jókòó gbogbo group wọn yẹn. It takes ẹni tó lọ́pọlọ láti mọye ìràwọ̀ tí wọ́n jábọ́. But jẹ́ kí n ṣe analysis kan fún ẹ tó bá fẹ́ mọye ìràwọ̀ tán jábọ́. Mo fẹ́ kó wo iye award tí àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá hip hop singers, mo fẹ́ kó lọ wo international awards tí wọ́n gbà before and after ikú Mohbad. Wàá mọye ìràwọ̀ táwọn ọmọ ìjábọ̀. Wàá mọye ìràwọ̀ tí Iyabo Ojo àtàwọn people ìtàn jábọ̀. But tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹni tí ò ní làákàyè tí ò lọ́pọlọ ni ẹ́, ó kọ máa wo ète wa náà ni kò lè yí ẹ. Torí wọ́n ti wáyé wá wòran ẹgbẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbádùn ẹ lọ. Ẹ máa wo voice tó máa wọlé ńsìn. Ẹ máa gbọ́.
So ẹjọ́ kinti era àwọn small inverter yẹn mo ní at least máa ṣàjèrè inú justice Mohbad.
Please don't tell me I don't want to die.
I brush my teeth.
No, you're not doing it.
Mommy is brushing my teeth for me. Look at my brush.
Oh, my boy, you broke it.
Mommy is brushing her teeth, his teeth, when the owner of the dog is still in mortuary. Ọmọ tí olóògbé fílẹ̀ gan, èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ gbé kámẹ́rà sí lójú, kéèyàn máa fọnu fún, kó wá máa kọrin fún. Kó lóògbé dẹ̀ wà ní mortuary, èèwọ̀ òrìṣà. Kámárì ni Paul wí, èèwọ̀ òrìṣà. Ọmọ bíbí inú olóògbé, tó lóògbé tí Mohbad bá bí ọmọ 10, tí mẹ́wẹ̀ẹ̀wá jẹ́ títí ẹ̀, èèwọ̀ òrìṣà ni. Kẹ́ ẹ máa kọrin fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn, kẹ́ ẹ máa fọ ẹnu fún wọn, kẹ́ ẹ wá gbé kámẹ́rà kí òkú ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ ṣe wà ní mortuary. Ẹ wo bọ́n ṣe ń fi òkú màjèsín. Ṣé rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ Mohbad yẹn, ẹ rí pé ó tọ́ ilẹ̀ wò, wọ́n wá gbé kúrò, wọ́n gbé lọ mortuary. Ṣé rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó tọ́ ilẹ̀ wò yẹn àti bí òkú ọmọ yẹn, bí gbogbo àgbáyé bó ṣe mọ̀nà ọmọ yẹn, gbogbo ẹ̀dá tó lọ́wọ́ nínú ikú Mohbad àtàwọn tó ṣàbòsí, àwọn tó mọ̀ òótọ́, ẹ rí ohun tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí gbogbo yín ní gbogbo àgbáńlá ayé. Jókòó, mi ò ráyè tiẹ̀ ni. Ìwọ àti Iyabo àtẹsàbọd dọkásì gbogbo yín. It's quite unfortunate and it's a shame and a slap. Pé yo
Bá ṣe é bùkẹ́ kọ̀ dárúkọ pọ̀ ọlọ́pàá báyìí ló sọ. Ẹ wá wo nǹkan tó ń ṣe, ẹ wá wo nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Because when we sit on this social media together, wọ́n máa sọ yán, wọ́n máa lẹ́nu, ẹ máa sọ pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa sọ pé lẹ́yìn fúláì. Tí ẹbí ẹ bá dé bí ẹ máa ṣe bá kọ. Anybody back commit a crime, anybody back go rogue. Any police officer can go rogue. Any police officer is sorry, I don't know. Only the people ọlọ́pàá go only ọlọ́pàá Nàìjíríà òun dálẹ̀. Òun lè pa anybody tó bá mú. Wọ́n á sọ fún yín torí irú bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe jọ jẹ́ nìyẹn. But when it is time for the right thing to be done, ẹ máa go, ó yàtọ̀. It's not a name or the reputation of mo lè má kérò sẹ́yìn. Kọ́ pa wọ́n máa mú kó rí. Ìwọ tó bá lójú ló máa gbé àwọn òrè wà lẹ́yìn ọwọ́ yìí. So it's absurdity. Èèyàn kan tún ṣe ń gba àwọn òrè gbọ́. Títí tí mo fi dé tàbí bẹ̀rẹ̀ kọ́ fi ṣe gbọ́ ẹ̀. Until we even make first arrest. Kó tó ní kọ́ mú dàgbà láwọn tí wọ́n ṣe ṣe eléyàwó lẹ́yìn yẹn o. Tó dá owó jọ lẹ́yìn. Tó fẹ́ overtake, tó fẹ́ hijack.
Ìṣèlú jápa.
Wọ́n ní kó cut me off. Wọ́n ṣe lọ, wọ́n tọ́ àwọn lọ. Nothing came out. And God shows them pé ẹ lè rí nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwa bẹ̀rẹ̀ tèmi pé ṣe ti rẹ́dì sí. Ṣé ní wo lọ́tọ́ pa fún yín? Why would they deceive you? Only the only difference is that àwọn owó tó bá jẹ́ kó ní kíni, àwọn tó sponsor struggle yìí tó wà lórí pẹ̀lú TikTok, àjọ nurses sí wọn ni. So wọn ò fẹ́ káwọn yẹn support NGO tiwa, wọ́n fẹ́ kó yẹ kó àwọn ni. Mo ní tí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣèbàjẹ́ tèmi. Òun ló fi jẹ́ pé mi ò lè rí nǹkan mú wá, àwọn ló mú nǹkan wá. Wọ́n ti fẹ́nu bà wá jẹ́ bí, wọ́n lè ti fẹ́nu bàjẹ́ lọ́jọ́ àwọn tó sponsor. So àwọn ọlọ́mọ bá ṣe rí owó gbà lọ́wọ́, kí ni ṣé máa lọ máa ṣàwùn pé fẹ́ gbowó lọ́wọ́ nítorí mo já fún human rights. Nígbà táwọn èèyàn gidi wà tó lè, mo ì tiẹ̀ ṣe bóyá lórí àwọn èèyàn lọ láti mú mọ̀. Fún ọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹ́ tèmi, màá lọ kọ́ lè fún gbogbo kiri. This matter is see how we use.
So why?
Àdúrà ni máa ṣe. Òun ló fàtẹ́ gbogbo nǹkan tí àti Wùnmí yẹn o, àti Iyabo Ojo o, àti bàbá gbogbo ògùn tó ń ṣe sí mi tí ò ṣe ní ìfẹ́. Because I pray a lot. Kò wá ń ṣàdúrà Olúwa pé yẹn mi ò ṣe àdúrà nọ́mà ti bílẹ̀ ti Islam tó bá gbé kúrò kalẹ̀. Wàá fi Olúwa náà bẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ sùn, wàá fi tẹ̀lé fẹ́rẹ́fẹ́. Bọ́yẹ́ ìtò jẹ́ kọ́ǹkì ní píríyà ṣẹṣẹ tí ó ṣe ògùn àdúrà ló máa ṣe ń bẹ̀. Gbogbo ògùn tó ṣe yẹ inú ò ṣe ní effect lára mi tó ṣe ògùn àlòmí yẹn àbólógùn ògùn gbò ṣé mi jẹ́ lórí ìṣòro. ṣe kí ni mo ṣe wá jó lóògùn tó bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló yẹ káwọn ti borí mi náà tó bá yẹ kókùn mo ṣe èyí lọ́ra wò ní kọ́ ti sáà ti mú mi náà ẹ̀mọ̀ yá accident mo ti dé ni I've had accident with that boy akóni nígbà wo yà ti lọ accident pé mo fẹ́ fojú kọ expander ní ayé mi inú accident ní mọ́tò nílùú òyìnbó accident ta ní pẹ̀lú bọ́bọ̀ tí mo kọlù sí bọ́bọ̀ yẹn fẹ́ lè kọ́ lẹ́yìn inú ẹ̀ ló ti wá gbé mi kúrò òun ló wà lọ hospital. So when you see people like expander tó bá takò pé tẹ́lẹ̀ mo bá yín tẹ̀lé ẹ̀rọ mo believe okay maybe that your is not true I can see direct now I don't run a fake life. That boy would have get messed up in that express run of Manchester. Can you help us I'm going to sit down. I'll give you the tab. I'll give you the phone. Oh yeah, use your seatbelt. I've told you. Tí mo ṣe ṣá ọmọ ẹ sí seatbelt báyìí tí mo dìde bí n tí kò fẹ́ mi. Wọ́n yẹn tẹ bíréèkì lójijì. Yín gbóná. Wọ́n tó ń bọ̀ lọ́kọ́ báyìí mo bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Mo ṣe tóbi tó ni mo lè forí gbá ẹni tí ṣá orí mi ha. Ṣùgbọ́n náà ní pé irọ́ orí mi lọ straight bẹ́ẹ̀. Àṣeborí ìṣe tóbi tó náà ó sì lè mẹ́tẹ́nà rẹ̀. Tí ò lọ kọ́ mi lọ́rùn mo bá di àwọn wèrè. Wọ́n fẹ́ kọ́ mi lọ́rùn.
Ìwọ ló gbọ́ jù.
Ká gbókò mi náà lé orí láṣọ ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. Ká ní ṣe ní gbókò mo bá dùn náà.
Ló gbọ́ jù.
Àwọn wèrè.
Ọmọ lọ́gbọ́n gọ̀ ó ti lọ́gbọ́n jù.
Ìgbé rárá yìí máa ké. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀fẹ́ ká.
Quite unfortunate baba Mohbad mo kàn fẹ́ pe àkíyèsí yín sí pé ọjọ́ tí mò ń pè yín tí mo ní pé ẹ ṣọ́ra fún ìgbé onírun. The woman that came online tó sọ pé ẹ ń bá woman yẹn sùn. I wish you came online that day and debunk it. The only way you can win Iyabo Ojo is never stop talking. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ayé yọwọ́ Iyabo ló wà. Gbogbo ète, gbogbo aburú ayé, gbogbo aburú tó pin, àwọn aburú tí ò sí lọ́wọ́ èṣù inú ìgbésí ayé Iyabo ló wà. Tó bá yẹ pé jọ́ tí woman yẹn jáde pé bàbá Mohbad ń bá woman yẹn pastor yẹn sùn, tí bàbá Mohbad bá jáde pé wọn ò bá woman yẹn sùn kó búra lójú gbogbo àgbáyé. Tó bá yẹ pé bàbá Mohbad ń bá woman yẹn sùn, kí bàbá Mohbad sọ pé yes ọkùnrin ni mi lè dó aláṣẹ́wó tí ń bá mu as girlfriend kò sí nǹkan tó bad. In fact justice for Mohbad máa lọ. Ẹ rí pé the moment ẹ rí pé ó wà timing nígbà tí Iyabo rí wípé wọ́n ti wá deliver wípé bàbá Mohbad ń bá woman yẹn sùn Iyabo ṣe wá wọ Nàìjíríà wá. Ẹ kì í connect dot èèyàn ọmọ Ọlọ́run ẹ máa ń sùn. Bíbélì ní ẹ má ṣe sùn ẹ má ṣe tòògbé. Ó ní èmi Olúwa èmi yóò wọlé. Ọ̀nà méjì ló lóun máa gbà wọlé. Ó lóun máa dé bí olè dé lóru. Ó dẹ̀ lóun máa wọlé bí ọkọ ìyàwó. You have to keep debunking. You keep debunking. The moment you keep quiet, you are a goner. I warned you about the erùpẹ̀. Ìyẹn agbẹnusọ Iyabo tó wá padà di agbẹnusọ bàbá Mohbad. I warned you, didn't I? Ṣé mi wọ́n nu yín? Tóyìn tó gbé lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. Ṣé mi sọ fún Tóyìn? Mo sọ fún Tóyìn now. But if you stop talking, and people in my USF, you don't understand. Dọ̀kásì tí wọ́n lè wanted mọ́. Ó wá ń ṣe show. Ṣé mo show tí Dọ̀kásì fi finish Tóyìn? Show tí Dọ̀kásì gbé fún Tóyìn kó ṣe against àwọn èèyàn kan ni Dọ̀kásì gbé against Tóyìn. Ó fẹ́ káwọn jọ sink ni. Ẹ mọ̀ pé Instablog lójú. Ó fẹ́ káwọn jọ sink ni. Ó fẹ́ káwọn jọ sink ni. You don't understand? Àwọn kan sọ pé wọ́n sọ pé kó máa bọ̀ Èkó dùn. Àwa ta ní kó máa bọ̀ Èkó dùn tí wáyé wà. Ẹ máa ń rò pé ńgbà míì àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan ńgbà tó dé padà ṣàgbà kó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí lọ́tùn lósì. Òun kọ́ làwọn èèyàn sọ pé ọmọ ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀sì òsì wọlé ẹ̀sì òsì lọ́mọ ẹ̀kọ́. Ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tí Iyabo Ojo ṣe fún Lizzy Anjorin bí Lizzy Anjorin ṣe ṣègbéyàwó tán ṣé kò máa di copy and paste nínú ìgbésí ayé ọmọ Iyabo? Iyabo ro rẹ̀ pin pé òun òkú lè má rí mọ́ débi pé ẹ̀san máa ké lórí òun. Ó ti gbàgbé pé Bíbélì sọ pé a ó bẹ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ baba wò lára ọmọ. Jẹ́sà, ó ti gbàgbé pé Bíbélì sọ wípé a ó bẹ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ baba wò lára ọmọ láti ìran kìíní dé kíni dé ìkẹwàá. Ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ pé òun òkú lè máa rí mọ́. Kò sẹ́san tó máa ké anybody tó bá marry ń bí. Ẹ wo ọkọ FK, ọkọ Folúkẹ́dá Amọ́lẹ̀. Wọn ò jẹ́ kí bọ̀dá yẹn gbádùn ayé ẹ̀. Gist lover ọ̀tí tó dàgbéyàwó yẹn rú. Ẹ rí pé àtijọ́ tí bọ̀dá yẹn ti fi tí òun àti FK Folúkẹ́dá Amọ́lẹ̀ ò jọ sí mọ́. Ẹ rí pé ẹ̀gbọ́n kankan mọ́. Iṣẹ́ tí gist lover ń ṣe nìyẹn. Ẹ rí pé ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ lọ wo history gbogbo àwọn onítíátà tó marry. Iyabo Ojo ò ní jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ wọn balẹ̀ láyé àfi tí gbéyàwó yẹn bá túká. Tí gbéyàwó yẹn bá ti túká, ẹ rí pé àtìyàwó àtọkọ ló máa wà ní peace. But the moment tó wà nù gbéyàwó yẹn, ọkàn Iyabo Ojo ò ní balẹ̀ àfi tán bá túká. Iṣẹ́ tí Iyabo Ojo fi gbé sí ayé ẹ̀ ṣe nìyẹn lábẹ́ gist lover. Ó wá ti ro rẹ̀ pin. Ńgbà tí Benny Rolaway sọ pé I can normally we just enjoy each other. Ẹ rí kó sáré gbà á. Ó believe pé òun ò ní marry débi pẹ́sán máa ké lórí òun. Ta bá sọ pé Iyabo máa bọ̀ lé Èkó dùn. Ìwọ náà mọ nǹkan tó ti máa ṣẹlẹ̀, ó mọ nǹkan tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀, ó kò lè jáde sọ ni. Èní ò dẹ̀ ń ṣọjọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká play ọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ fídíò yìí. Fídíò yìí dùn gan. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ fídíò yìí. Ó dùn gan. Ẹ kẹ́ gbọ́ fídíò yìí. Fídíò tó dùn ni. Ẹ gbọ́ fídíò yìí láti ilẹ̀ o. Ẹ máa wo fídíò yìí o.
A lawyer that we are saying we want federal involvement, not state. But God has given us a lawyer that is in Abuja. That is where he practices. So he knows how to walk into the federal level and demand for what he's demanding. We have a lawyer that is not new in comforting government and demanding from them. God has answered our prayers in many ways beyond of what we want, and he has helped us to put it in one person. And this is a man that none of us have even thought about. God has also helped us that he's a Nigerian, and he's a Nigerian that is also fighting. Fine, he's not from Yoruba extract, he's from the Eastern extract. Even make it interesting. Someone that does not have anything. So maybe someone will come tomorrow and say, oh, he's related to this, he's related to that. He's from the East. He will be say from the East. And it is okay. He is an authorized legal practitioner in Nigeria. He was called to bar in 2008. He has spent over 10 years in practicing. His wife is also a lawyer. He has a chamber of more than 10 lawyers. His chamber is helping to train law students that every year he gets not less than 7 new lawyers to train for law school. He is part of many human rights organizations in Nigeria and beyond. He is here and there. So this is someone that God gave us that we might be looking in many people. And so when he said, "Oh, me responsible," I was very happy. We owe you responsible. We asked you our question because you have told us with your mouth that this is what you've done, and we have checked it. Your name is there. God is good. But that is something that we need to do. We are the employer of this man. He is our employee. When you employ a staff, your job as an employer is to give him a conducive environment to thrive and give him whatever he needs to thrive. And in that case, we've thought it loud and clear on platform. I'm always speaking on this platform. And this is not a prejudice to any other platform. I like to stay on one platform or my platform at a time. Now, we've discussed on this platform. People have suggested, I've read a lot of messages coming into my DM. And for those who have been DMing me, those with quality information and quality suggestion. Thank you very much. I never knew we have a lot of brilliant people on the platform who love to express. People you least expect have good knowledge of what is happening. Now, because of the nature of our discussion, before now, we have gotten about 2 NGOs who are interested to put their name together. But they've stepped back. They stepped back. And it's understandable when they told us. We said it's okay. Now, this is what we have done. That is an NGO we are going to use. And this NGO is purely for human rights. Maxwell is part of the NGO. Me, I'm not part of the NGO. Maxwell is part of the NGO. And that NGO has connection with many other NGOs because they have done extensive work when it comes to defending people's rights. So they are not new in the game. And they know how to mobilize and do all those things. When we discussed with Maxwell the last time, he said, this is what he wants to appeal to us. When we are ready, we should just tell him it's time to act. And we should only, he will ask us, if we tell him jump, he will ask us how high. Because that means he's ready. But he's waiting for us. Why? He said he's not going to start if he doesn't have the assurance that he will be supported all the way with the resources he needs. Now, then we talk within ourselves. How many are we? What will be the resources? What is the extent we want to go? The first thing we have to do, above other underground job that he's doing, is to do a world press conference. Putting the whole nation on alert. Putting the government on alert. Putting families on alert, friends and loved ones on alert, and creating more information and creating communication that Mohbad's case, though is 2 years, is still hot like the day he died. Even if the family is doing sege, we the public will not, because to us, it's not about the Aloba family. It is about the Nigerian society and the image of the Nigerian people and the image of Nigeria as a country. We do not want to travel abroad, that they name us as 419. They still name us as incompetent system where we cannot resolve our issue. And we call ourselves brilliant people around the world, bringing brilliant things to other countries, excelling in other countries, but we cannot excel in our own country. And we don't want to be part of that. It is our responsibility, not for us. But if such thing that happened to Mohbad happens, it means more is happening and more will happen. If we cannot do the right precedents now to say that the public got involved in a case like this, we are not just shouting, and one day we went to rest and enjoy our lives as usual, let another one happen. We carry placard again and sleep again. We want to see this to the end, which for me is laudable. Until we see to the end. If that is what we want, we should be ready to put our money where our mouth is. Now we've gotten, the NGO is available. One NGO, whoever that is in support of what Maxwell wants to do, you can send your widow's mite. I repeat again, whoever that is in support, nobody is compelled to. Nobody is under compulsion. Whoever that is led, like the Christian will say, to say, let me give them my own amount. Put it there. When you do, send an email will be out where you can always send a copy of whatever you send into that account there. You will send it there. You can investigate and check that NGO to see what they have done. And the reason why I am okay when the NGO was presented. And of course that Maxwell is part of it. And Maxwell will be held responsible. Now, our duty is to start. And the English people will say a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step. Start with a step. Work are going to be done. Don't let us delude ourselves. If you want to do evangelism, you spend the money, and it comes in many forms. Now, I know when actions will be done, they will be communicated by Maxwell. Going forward, activities on what we want to do, Maxwell will come out and talk about it once it's ready. When everything is set, the first thing he's going to do, he will come out and talk about it from A to Z for everybody to listen. We will all listen to it and we'll continue to discuss about it. But what I'm seeking is we need to start to act. Some people are being reached behind. We are seeking other organizations to come into it, but individuals will also come into it. Individuals among us also, we know organization that a formal letter can be sent to through their emails. Can be sent to, we send to them. And every dealings goes with that NGO. One NGO is what is going to get it. So Super Vibe, what I will do is, I will send the details of that NGO to you. I don't know how it will be shared. I'm not where I can read from, because if I go off now, I might not be online. Now, already, some of us are beginning to contribute into that NGO. And money is trickling in, and we are also networking and see those who will come into it. But it will make sense if tomorrow, as information always move around, and people will say, I heard they are contributing money, we didn't hear. Now I'm saying it so that everybody will hear. People might be rich individually, organizations are being met as well. Now, everybody too is hearing. I might not have opportunity to talk about it again, but I believe other people can talk about it. Those who might have gone to do the research, I will give those information to Super Vibe. He can read it out, he can post it, and people can begin to do it. If anybody wants to send ES50 after that NGO, be my guest. The money is going to an NGO straight up, and the NGO will handle it. So, but one thing that is sacrosanct, all documentation with Maxwell are ongoing, they will be done, clarity of what he's going to do will be done. He is the Anthony for it, he's the lawyer for it, is his field, let him do it. We are more or less, the public, we are more or less his employer. We will ask questions where we have to ask, and he will reply us whenever it comes. He also said the day he came that he will always come out to give information. So he has given commitment to how he's going to work. He will not say, I don't have time to inform you on what we've done. He does anything, he comes out and talk. But that doesn't stop the discussion. People can go on to discuss. But Maxwell will be held responsible. His integrity is put online, his career is put online, and that of the NGO that will be fronting. And the question is, why an NGO? Number one, we cannot create an account in name of anybody. Neither me, or Super Vibe, or Susie, or any other person that might be involved. We want his or her name to be used to open account with. No. It has to be something that is of the public. Number one. Number two, those who I've just mentioned are individuals. But when you deal with a corporate, it is registered. There are civil action that can be taken or criminal action taken against, an existing business. That makes it more clear. It makes it more clear. You deal with an organization. And when anyone does donation into it, they will see it. But what we've discussed with them is donation for this. When anyone is sending money there, in your narration, just write there, justice for Mohbad, so that it will be traced and they will be doing periodical account as to what is coming in. So when they see justice for Mohbad, because they have other project they are doing, human rights project they are doing, they don't use that one for that project. But what we are doing is to have a sizable amount of funds that can make him to do up to 3 projects without any form of interference or we waiting that let's begin to source for money. Let's get ready, let's plan in earnest and see what we'll do. Support is being sought. Advice is welcome. And Maxwell has an account, a TikTok account, Barrister Maxwell Okpara. Email of the foundation will be shared, so anyone can send information to that email. Even anyone that has any form of evidence, you can contact them through the email, or Maxwell through the email. He's on ground, he has a good team in Abuja. They will highlight everything, and we will look through whatever we have and ensure that our past experience will make us to move faster. Thank you very much.
Okay, please,